Mr. Portsman?
Brilliant. Absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of Olympic gold.
I appreciate the praise, but it doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed.
Meh, you could win some and you lose some. That's how life goes. Glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead than alive. Ah, but you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up. However...
DL6?
What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal? You mean me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me. But Mr. Edgeworth just proved that I'm innocent, pal.
Huh?
What the? That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence.
Okay. Then why do I sense that you still have something to say?
What the? Well, I was thinking. Did you know there's one other person with a key to this office? Hey, you there.
Yes, sir. What is this, sir?
Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? The girl is a member of this building's security. Think of her as a material witness. Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, pal. Don't. I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of security.
No. What the? She looked different. I did the officer. You know what that means.
Detective Gumshoe, sir. Maggie.
Wait. Didn't Gumshoe have the crush on Maggie Bird?
I think so.
Oh my. No, don't bring in the security. I see why now.
Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight.
I see, and your point is?
My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building. What? If you are not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right. I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit now. It was me. That's right. I did it.
Sure, Mr. Circus guy. Or whatever that he was.
Can we take that as a confession, Detective? Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Mag, pal. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you would have no problem. Yeah, if it was, you'd have no problem with that, right?
Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics.
Listen to your boss, Detective. He understands what I'm saying here. That girl is the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason.
Oh, really?
It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your office room using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as a prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all that more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message.
So you're saying she used the master key?
Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say?
No, we'll see about that. Alright. Wow.
Enhance.
It's the master key to every office in the building. Wow.
Is that all it said?
It also has an Art of C key fob. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Cool. That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well.
That was then. This is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, really? Why would she frame someone she knows? Yeah, I forgot to.
And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and present some evidence!
I would love to, but first we should listen a bit more and digest what he has said. Great. That was the last part. It's pretty obvious, yeah. Leaves only. I don't know about only. Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to conclusions?
Are you saying that there's another way to open the door other than with the master key? Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else.
I'll have you know, I have never made a spare. So what are you insinuating?
Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest that someone like you would.
Okay.
Hold it!
Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key?
There's only one person on staff at this time of night, and tonight, she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? That's, true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir.
What the?
Yes, moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean, unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. But you can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time.
Ask for more details? Not so fast. I, too, am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say.
Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies.
I call Miss Maggie Bird to the stand. I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please.
I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 AM, sir.
What do you mean by missing?
As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it.
Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of testimony, don't you? I'd like you to add it to the testimony, or we request it to be added to the testimony.
I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words. I'm not lying, sir. If that's the case, then I'd like to know why you have the master key now. I don't quite know. It just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. Ha, a likely story. And where's your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then found it again. I never lose things. I can practically guarantee that. With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal, trust me. You don't want to test just how bad her luck is.
Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive.
Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. But you still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office. Her motive? Didn't we already establish that it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelf and at least tried the safe.
It is as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. A few ideas. From the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe. Wiped down, yeah, I'd say thief.
Present.
Alright, present.
Wait, how does he know about the safe?
Yeah.
Secret safe.
Yeah. Objection! Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing something?
Why not? It's the truth after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway.
That may be, but you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is only privy to prosecutors. I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan.
But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down.
I highly doubt that. I'd say the culprit knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. Metal sounds.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that safe, pal. and that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either. Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor?
Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. Because, you know, we gotta make sure someone's the murderer. And they're definitely in the room right now. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? It was you!
Curses! Why? What made you? What's with the angry face all of a sudden? It's all my fault.
What do you mean?
It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes.
Huh? What did you just say?
We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret safes. Then that means... Yeah, I know. I had only just told him too. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim. And, you know, you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird. Excuse me? I mean, you are the security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession. What the? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder? Yes and no. I mean, she got stumbled upon Jim, who had probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? No! No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, sir. Plus, even if he was a thief, he wouldn't have a key to this office. Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole the master key. Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us. Unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him.
Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief?
I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense.
He has no honor.
Now then, I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man. Will you people be so kind as to see yourselves out? You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office. But I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You are all suspects to varying degrees, and therefore ineligible to run this show.
Listen, pal, how many times do you have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit.
Oh shit.
Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself.
But sir,
We have no choice but to accommodate his request for now.
Haha. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could remove yourselves from my crime scene, I'd be most grateful.
Mark my words, Mr. Portsman, we will meet again.
If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear?
To be continued. Wow! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so like, if anyone needs any additional info, I like rewired my keyboard to go into my DS. So like, if you hear any clacks, that's the DS extension with my keyboard, you know? Alright. The floor hallway.
what is with that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable.
Please maintain your professionalism, detective. And I see your coat is hovering. And things.
I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocence. You'll see, sir.
But you've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir.
But what now?
Looks like my life's fallen into yet another gigantic ditch.
Do not despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway.
Eh? Really, sir?
For example, this hallway. The linchpin of this argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding the door.
More investigation.
Begin investigation. Oh, there's the basketball. Oh, is Edgeworth gonna dunk? What is a basketball doing here?
That's Mr. Portsman's prized possession, sir.
Yeah, maybe you should pay more attention.
I heard he also plays soccer, softball, and even tennis.
And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in a hallway. This guy! Right, so I guess it's me now. Doesn't he say, like, objection?
Yeah, he does do that.
It looks like you're in quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, murder within the walls of a prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly, post haste. Sounds like a messy case you've got on your hands. If you ever feel lost or need some advice, my door is always open. How gracious. I will keep your offer in mind, even though you are the worst prosecutor in their games. Oh, sorry, this guy.
Oh, great.
Is everything alright? Yes, sir. If you must know, I weighed myself this morning and I'm finally at 154 pounds. Congratulations. But I was asking about this hallway in this room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. A word of advice. Stay focused. We may start to lose even more weight. You see, we try again out here. This office, 1203. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's you.
1213. Hey, Maggie, whose room is this again?
It's Mr. Portman, sir.
So he's my new neighbor, I see. I suppose he moved in while I was away overseas? Wait, Right, are we? And we're not in England, are we? Not with that Francisco.
No.
1202. So
Wait, we're examining things here?
sure. These four numbers alone claimed this to be my office.
Whoops! Hey, those number plates slide right out, sir.
Oh, they have to be able to take the plate off when a room becomes vacant, you know. Although, the idea that it can be so easily removed is kind of... The knob. I don't see any signs of forced entry. According to the guard, no signs that the lock was picked either. So... Oh wait, was that you?
Yeah.
Meaning that door really was opened with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob?
Apparently, the doorknob's clean as a whistle. Wait, they think.
A minimalist yet classy door made of top quality wood. Sturdy base, making it near impossible to break by force. It's almost... Oh.
It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this door.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Being a detective has its own rewards and a certain virtuous value. If you live up to your full potential, that's a poignant trait that anyone can admire.
I see. So you're saying, sir, that me being it, me is the best thing I can do for everyone.
Right.
That long pause wasn't exactly reassuring, sir.
The fact that you made me say who someone we shall not name. So logic on what?
Are you able to examine the lock? Uh-oh. Miles? Okay.
Great.
Are you able to examine specifically the lock?
I mean...
There's a... there.
The what? The
Yeah,
what?
that thing.
Why, where's that thing? This?
The thing you're right next to, yes!
The sofa? A thing? Oh wait, what is this? Perhaps it's the missing book. It's...
Ah, isn't this that missing O0 series file, sir?
No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. There seemed to be a few pages missing. A thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind.
So, what are these 0 files about, sir? I guess they've got something worth stealing in them, huh?
Not particularly, it's just a collection of court case files, however. The cases within these files are not mine.
Huh?
They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. It's definitely not the karma guy, right? I have my reason, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were.
Then, that means the thief must have also wanted the file for a specific reason, right?
It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing.
I wonder why anyone would care about such an old case.
What?
That's it?
We're not gonna pick it up? A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The stitching is excellent.
Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know.
You would sleep even out here, detective? In a hallway?
Whenever I do, I always wind up dreaming about giving testimony up on the stand. But it always ends the same way, me getting trounced by a lawyer. Isn't that awful?
To envision myself winning, naturally.
Okay.
Perfect record. Great. So it looks like, yeah, that was fun. All right.
Yes, sir!
Yeah, I realized with the partner thing, you can talk to them. Detective Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share?
It's nothing, but I noticed that Mr. Portman calls his partner Jim. And the detective in that Sunday night drama, All My Cops, is named Jim too. I bet one of them is a big fan of that show.
You seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take it you watch it too.
Of course, the takedown of friendship between the prosecutor and detective is great, sir. But it's nothing compared to the super strong friendship we have. Ho ho ho.
Friendship, detective? I think you're mistaking it with pity.
How can you say that, sir? After all we've been through.
I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe.
Of course, sir. Examine things by tapping them or by touching the examine button. By checking various things out, gather evidence and information. You can see the evidence we've collected by touching the organizer button. For information. Information.
For information and leads. That's the logic button.
That's it. Good job, sir. Detective Reasonable is the way to go.
Deductive reasonable. It's called deductive reasoning, detective? Clearly something you lack. The games always do that. About Miss Bird.
No way she's the killer. Please don't tell me you buy into that accusation, sir.
Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position.
Well, if you're only asking, that's okay.
No, I'm telling.
Just stand next to her and then touch the talk button. Then you two can talk about whatever topic you pick.
Where's the talk button?
When you want to ask her about evidence, all you have to do is present it. After you choose what to show her, touch present it again, and off you two go! I recommend showing her different people different things. You'd be surprised at what they say.
Thank you for the explanation, though I don't recall asking for one.
Oh, just so you know, sir, you can show me evidence in the same way too.
I do believe it's time to get down to business and ask some questions of Miss Bird.
Ignore it again.
Oh,
As for doing this.
I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case.
I've always been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. A dream where I'm being cross-examined by the Miles Edgeworth.
My notes, huh? The master key, right? I guess. So when did you discover that the master key was missing?
By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those two times it was not just gone, but stolen, sir.
Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place?
It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window.
Always, you say? Except for this time, correct?
Well, I admit, that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of using it at the time. It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out on the ledge.
She used it, huh? This is Mr. Edgeworth. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And here's the next video.